One game I didn't think I'd be picking up for the Saturn for a while was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. And the reason is it seemed quite pricey at one point, but somehow I managed to pick it up for about £7 off Amazon and picked it up at Christmas. So I'm going to play that now. I've got Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3 on the Mega Drive. I've not got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Mega Drive though. I remember even when Mortal Kombat Trilogy was out, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Super Nintendo was supposed to be like the definitive Mortal Kombat at the time. I believe that was because the Super Nintendo version and the Mega Drive version, I think, had a couple of extra characters that the Ultimate Mortal Kombat on the Saturn and PlayStation, them systems, didn't have. So it ended up that Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Super Nintendo had the best graphics, best sound, and it was only a couple of characters short of the Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So we're going straight in for Mortal Kombat, as you do. Played this game before, but I don't think I've actually owned a physical copy and played it. I've played it in emulation, etc. So decent amount of characters to begin with. I'm going to go with my favourite, Scorpion. And obviously the Saturn has got one of the best controllers for fighting games, so it's very nice. Did own Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the PlayStation, and I was kind of disappointed that although there wasn't really much to save, there wasn't really any progress in the game to save, you couldn't save your high scores or anything, which I just thought was a glaring omission, so I never really got into that game. I've always found with, if we can find the right kick button, I'm sure I can't, I've always found with Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 that the easiest way to win is, that's it, back and kick, is to just sweep. You can never really win on it any other way. On the Mega Drive, Mortal Kombat 3, I find that the enemy blocks every special move that you do. Like 80% of the special moves that you pull off, the computer blocks them, and it's just really irritating. This version doesn't seem too bad in that sense. I'm doing the old get over here and it's working. For that reason, I would rather play this than Mortal Kombat 3 on the Mega Drive, definitely. Graphics wise, it doesn't run that smoothly. From just looking at it, it doesn't seem perfect. But I don't think I've ever played the arcade version of this game, but I just imagine it to be a bit smoother than this. Yeah, definitely I'd say it seems a bit jerky. If the PlayStation version of this game was the same, then quite possibly that would be why the Super Nintendo version was a definitive version when this released. Obviously now you'll be able to get an arcade perfect port, I imagine, on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network. If you didn't know, what happened with Mortal Kombat 3 was it was kind of released to coincide with one of the movies. I don't know if it was the first Mortal Kombat movie or the second one. But they say that they didn't rush it and it was intentional, but it had none of the original, it had none of the favourite original characters like Scorpion, or was it Sub-Zero? I can't remember exactly. Certain characters were missing, and they said the game was finished and that was how they intended it to be. But then the later released Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with the characters that were missing. Difficulty wise, it's quite easy as far as Mortal Kombat on the consoles goes. I'm not having any difficulty winning matches. I can only ever remember pretty much one move for Scorpion. Do some more. There we go. I actually did a video, if you've not seen it, of all three of the first three Mortal Kombat games, should I say. I think it was called Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the Mega Drive review, oddly. So if you've not seen that, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, then be sure to check that one out. Just go on my channel, search Mortal Kombat Trilogy or something like that, you know what I mean? You know, freaking score. Yeah, bitch. I don't remember any finishing moves either. Loading times aren't too bad, but could have been better. I don't really see why a game of this stature on the Sega Saturn really needs that much time to load. Dude, classic showdown, Sub-Zero and Scorpion, battle of the big head ninjas. Fucking whoop that bitch ass. Yeah, well done, bitch. Yeah. Fuck you, man. Yeah, you just stand there, Mr. Computer. I'll sweep your ass, sucker. There we go, nice finishing move from the computer. And there's a bit of delay there whilst it's loading the finishing move, which kind of spoils the effect. Fatality. So yes, that is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the Saturn. Overall, to be honest, it's not that much better than the 16-bit versions. Possibly the sound is better. The graphics, I don't know if it's just me, but they don't seem very smooth. And then obviously you've got loading time on top of that. So I think out of choice, I'm still going to favour the 16-bit versions, but this is definitely still a decent game to play on the Sega Saturn.